15 never fail ways to make girls fall for you. Nobody wants to be the guy who is difficult to deal with, the guy that girls roll their eyes at, or worst of all, the guy every woman wants to avoid. So if you don't want to be that guy, you have to present yourself in a way that will endear you to others, no matter the social setting. Sometimes being yourself just doesn't cut it, and the reason for that is because you fail to consider some subtle actions. When you mindfully make these subtle actions, you are sure to win over the girl you like. Today, we are going over 15 never fail ways to make girls fall for you. So sit back and listen, brothers, because after this, you are guaranteed to stand out from the crowd. Number 1, smile heartily. Despite the fact that we live in a digital age where technology is increasingly used in place of human connection, in our hearts, we're still very social beings, and facial expressions can make or break a relationship. We humans utilize social connection as a kind of feedback. We make decisions both consciously and automatically based on how other people around us act. A genuine wide smile has infectious effects, and someone will always love you more if your optimistic outlook makes their day better. Number 2, be warm. It'll be difficult for others to like you, or even get to know you if you put up barriers between yourself and them. To really give off warmth, you need to look and act relaxed and casual, both with your face and your whole body. It'll be immediately obvious to others if you're tense and closed off, and as a result, most people will just back away. When you're warm, you're friendly, enthusiastic, and passionate, girls will always feel at ease around you. One trait of a friendly individual is the absence of preconceived notions about them. You can learn to appreciate others' viewpoints even if you disagree with some of them. Number 3, be confident. Having self-assurance makes you more attractive to others. Since so many people have low self-esteem, those who seem sure of themselves tend to be admired by those around them. If you do this, then others will be curious about your way of life in hopes of adopting some of your dynamic nature. There's no denying that a decent level of confidence is a desirable attribute for anyone to have. People find insecurity rather unattractive, yet overconfidence could be just as off-putting. Start by recognizing and appreciating your skills and talents without being too proud, and you'll find that girls will want to get closer to you. At the end of the day, you know that it's hard to put into words why it is that you like a certain individual so much. Perhaps it's their easygoing nature, their quick wit, or simply their infectious smile that makes them so likable. It's not always easy to break the ice when you first meet someone. What do you say? How can you ensure a positive first impression? Is there a secret to keeping discussions going? People are unique and respond to things differently. What you should focus on is being a better person and a better partner, and surely girls will like you for who you are. Number 4, have a good sense of humor. There are some people you run into every once in a while who you haven't seen in a long time but who seem like old friends. Right away, these people would easily make you laugh as you catch up on different things. Most people feel more at ease when they're able to laugh. The ability to poke fun at oneself is part of this. If you take life and yourself too seriously, you might come off as tight and inflexible. However, if you can keep your cool and keep your sense of humor, people will be a lot more comfortable with you. Number 5, acknowledge her by name. We're generally good at recognizing faces, but you know it's not the same for names. A lot of people find it hard to remember people's names immediately. While it might be difficult, making the effort to remember their names will make them feel valued and appreciated. The trick is to immediately repeat their name after they tell you. For instance, let's say you meet a girl named Wednesday. When you're introduced to each other, shake her hand and say, "Nice to meet you, Hannah." This makes a favorable impression that will be remembered. Keep in mind that addressing a girl by her name is endearing and significant for her. They love hearing it come out of your mouth. Number 6, compliment them. If you like someone, tell her. Perhaps she'll even start to warm up to you. A sincere compliment might be the thing that someone remembers most about you. It'll feel fantastic knowing that you've contributed to another person's positive self-perception. To be sincere, praise shouldn't be exaggerated or faked. Doing so might give the impression that you're trying to be more sympathetic than you really are. Watch any girl's face light up when you praise what she has accomplished. When you give a girl a good compliment, she will feel closer to you, and you will make her feel exceptional. This will have her thinking about you for the rest of the day. Number 7, listen attentively. Girls like men who listen to their problem. It goes without saying that if you take the time to listen to what girls have to say, you will become their favorite person. This goes way beyond just not checking your phone while you're out to dinner. To show that you're really paying attention to what the other person is saying, it is important to take note of the following: body language, turning your face towards her and imitating her posture, eye contact, provide plenty of it, and vocal affirmations. Once you know how to do these things, you will be a good listener, and girls will crave the attention you give, all because you have been listening to them attentively. Number 8. Genuinely worry for the well-being of others. By worrying about others, you make their problems yours in a way and relieve them of some of their worries. A quick call to check up on them every few days might seem like a little effort to you, but the receiver could see it as so much more. In this day and age, it's hard to find people with genuine compassion. Being caring means putting other people's needs before your own for a short period of time, and it demands work. Caring for another person is a choice you make on purpose. When you can do this and mean it, girls will start to like you more. Number 9. Be dependable and honest. Prove that you're reliable by demonstrating your ability to keep a secret. If the girl you're trying to impress confides something in you, don't go telling everyone you know about it. A relationship built on trust involves more than simply maintaining confidence. Allow this individual to have faith in your reliability by knowing that you will always be there for them and participate in their planned activities. Building trust takes time and effort. It's seldom instantaneous and can take a long time. But if a girl sees that you're dependable and honest, she's bound to like you. Number 10. Don't force relationships. You shouldn't be overly possessive of the girl you like by showering her with gifts, visiting her excessively, or calling or messaging her too often. Being kind and nice to the girl you like is wonderful, but you should avoid giving the impression that you're in desperate need of her approval. Trying too hard will come off as needy, and it may be too much for the other person to handle. Do your best, but recognize when you should give her some space. If anything, this behavior could lead her to become more distant from you. Number 11. Don't be bossy. Girls hate being told what to do and subconsciously dislike guys who give them orders. Alpha males will find themselves at odds because how can the relationship work later on if they don't assert their dominance now? For the ladies, the secret is how you communicate with them. Instead of being confrontational with a girl, you can ask subtle questions or politely open up to her. If you relate with girls without putting up imaginary hierarchies and telling them what to do, they'll easily fall for you. Number 12. Maintain a low profile. A know-it-all is someone who thinks they know everything and is disliked by many, especially the ladies. Girls love humility. If you can admit that you could use some advice or guidance and are willing to ask for it, people will respect you. If you want girls to like you, you shouldn't put your business all up in everyone's faces. Everyone in the room doesn't have to know when you walk in. Most people don't appreciate arrogant individuals who think they know everything, and everyone should just listen to them. So try to maintain a low profile. This will create a mystery, and for most girls, a little bit of mystery is sexy. Number 13. Act a little mysterious. It's good to give someone you're just beginning to know a little background about yourself. After all, it's how people will come to know you. But you shouldn't go on to tell them everything there is to know about you on the first shot. One reason is that doing so may cause the other person to feel a great deal of stress. If you leave a little mystery about your character, it makes the person curious about you and want to learn more. If you don't share every detail of your life at the outset, you'll have more opportunities to talk about them, and your relationships will be more interesting. Number 14. Follow your interest with passion. If you're passionate about your activities, you will find people who will like and support you. Even if other people don't share your interests, they could be swayed by your enthusiasm and get closer to you because of the vibe you give them. The same holds true if you discuss your appreciation for a particular band, a song, an artist, or a sacred text. The more you speak about something, the more interested they may become. Number 15. Practice self-love. If you really love yourself, you'll be more likely to succeed in making girls like you. Having that kind of self-assurance will shine through, and it just might be the thing that draws others to you. It's human to be critical of oneself or aware of one's weaknesses, but being too hard on yourself might turn other people off. It's not a good idea to turn people off with too much negativity. Don't forget to hit that like button subscribe to the channel, and try these 15 ways to make girls fall for you. As always, remember, gentlemen, to stand out from the crowd, you must break free from the pack. See you in the next one.